This is the current state of my fireplace. I downloaded the app ChatGPT. I asked it to send me pictures of what my fireplace would look like with white Carrara marble. And this is what it sent. Now I'm ready to give my living room fireplace this look. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is safe and doing well. Right now, as you can see, I'm sitting in my living room on my little work stool, and I want to get started on this. I don't know if you guys remember me saying I wanted to, when I did my living room over for the spring, that I wanted to tackle this tile. So today is the day. I want to tackle this fireplace. So my son sent me some PVC peel and stick tiles, but he didn't send me enough. So what I want to do is show you the tile that my son sent to me, and then I also purchased a few other pieces, but when I got it, it wasn't quite the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just one second. This is the 3D tiles my son sent me. Really, really, really love them. At first, I didn't want to use them because I thought they were too white. But I'm gonna go ahead and use them. So I want to place it on the fireplace like this. They have a little thickness to them, not so thin, so that's cool. And as you can see, this is the 12 by 12 tile that I wanted to use on the floor. But because it is a different color than the one I had, I'm trying to pull the plastic off. Oh, I guess there's not any plastic, but here you can see the two colors are quite different. This is a bright white and the other piece is like a creamy white. So I don't want to take any chances. So I'm going to order some more of the mosaic tile and put this one away, even though I like this one better. I'm going to use the bright white. So let's go ahead and get started adding this mosaic tile to the fireplace. So the first thing I want to do is to find my center of the fireplace. Now the knob here that you see should be the center. Also at the top there is a emblem, and those should be the center, but we're going to measure just to be sure. The fireplace is 60 inches across, so I think I can start in the corner. But I do want to start with a straight cut. So I want to straighten out the edge of the tile. So I want to take a pencil and mark where I need to cut. And I'm marking off my straight line because I really cannot cut a straight line. And I'll be using scissors or a utility knife to cut everything straight. So there's my straight edge, as straight as I can get it. And if I flip my camera around, I just need to figure out where I need to start. And I think I want to start against the bottom of the fireplace. And then I can fill in the top. Or should I have my straight edge at the top? No. I think I'll start here and have my straight edge along the hearth. I think it'll be easy to fill in the top. So it does have this tab on the back. You just pull down and you can see the foil lining in the back. And I'm just going to stick it on. Ooh, I don't think it's level. But let's go ahead and move on to the next piece. So this is like I thought. This one is not quite level. So let's see if I can pull it off and straighten it out. Make it a little bit straighter. Much better. And of course, you want to pull off the plastic covering. You could do it all in the end, but I want to do it as I go to see what it looks like. Now for my next piece, I'm running into the handle for the flute. So what I'm doing is taking the piece and I'm pressing it as hard as I can without putting a hole in it, of course, to make an indentation on the back. And with that indentation, I'll take something small and make a circle that can go around the hearth handle. So I found this little cup, and this is what I'm going to use. My first thought was to use the X-Acto knife, but then I'll use the razor. And instead of cutting out the circle, I'm just going to draw a slit or a line with the razor through. I'm doing the slit to see if I can get it to slip over the handle. Okay, I have to make a couple of adjustments. So what I'll do is start to take a little bit at a time to keep from making the circle too big and looking awkward in the end. Okay, got a fit. Now I just need to take the paper off, which is going to be a challenge because it's got to get around or tear around the handle. All right, let me get the camera and bring you closer so you could see. So I did get it flush around the handle. Not perfect, but it looks good. I'm going to cut this last piece and then we're going to start on the floor. Now I just need to test to make sure I have the right cut. Oh yes, it fits. So I'm just going to use this piece to make the piece that go underneath. I'll use it as my template. Can't cut this on my table, so here I go, guys, onto the floor to make my cut. And yes, these two pieces fit. I'm going to go ahead and get them attached. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. I did not pull my camera up like it should, but I just want to continue adding these pieces down this side and the other side, and then we'll be ready to work on the floor. All the pieces that we cut off to make the tile straight, they should fit right on the corners here for a smooth finished look. I'm going to put those on and then I'll show you what they look like. So I have one more piece on this side and I'll do the other side and I'll see you when I'm done and I'll be ready to finish off the top row. I cut it into little strips like this, and I'm sorry I didn't turn on my camera, but the first one I tried to cut to the right length. I didn't have anything. I don't have a steady hand, and I never have. So I just decided to go ahead and stick them all on, and then I'll go to when I'm done, I'll take my straight edge and I'll straighten them all out. So right now I'm just sticking them on, and that's what I'll do. I'll do the same thing on the sides with a level and straighten up everything. So what I'm doing is, like, this one is not so straight here, but I did manage to cut it straight here. So this is what I'm putting along here. Woo! Got it. It's not perfect, but I think it looks really good. So now we're ready to work on the floor. Hey everybody, I'm back. It's been a couple of days because I ordered 3 more packs of this, and I actually only needed 2, but it's okay. So I'm ready to start working on the hearth. There was one piece that I could have finished, but I got lazy. But we're going to take care of all of that today. So the first thing I need to do is figure out where I want to start. Now, let's see here. There, you have a full view. I think initially I was going to start in the middle, but I kind of changed my mind. I think I want to start on, let's just open up one pack. It's only 5 of these that come in the pack, and these are from Amazon as well. And I will link them in the description box below. But I think I want to start my straight edge to the front, like so. And then I'll have the cut edges on the front or at the firebox. So I want to start like this. See, so you can see what I'm doing here. I want you to be able to see. So here, I want to do a layout. So I want to start it as close to the edge as possible, or to the wood trim. And then I just want to lay them out and see in which direction. Now, if you notice, I'm turning my veining in different directions because, you know, it's all the same and I want it to be different. Perfect. So this is the layout I want to start with. And then all my cut pieces will be back that way. So the first thing again I want to do is remember how we cut the ends off one of these. So let me get my tool and we can go ahead and get started. So what I want to do again is cut off these little tips. And I'm going to use my blade to do it. And I'm going to put these on so I can see. Right, so now we're going to tear off our tip on paper. And that's just laying this one down. And then we'll go to the next one. Just want to go ahead and get them done. Now I'm moving on to my cut pieces. I want to make sure that they're cut properly, so I'm going to cut the tiles in half. So I cut it in half, and now I just need to figure out how much I need to cut off. So let's turn it this way. As you guys can see, I'm having a hard time trying to figure it out, but I'm going to figure out this cut. Let me just toil it around in my little head. I got creative. So what I did was took one of the papers, folded it in half and cut it, and I'm laying it where it should go in here. And then all I have to do is take my knife and I got a template. So now it was like this, right? Yep. So now, the only thing I have to do is put it on here, which is the piece. Hold up. But I don't want to cut the bottom. So where's the other one? This one. Because this is the edge. This is the factory edge, and I want it to go against here. So I'm going to do it this way. And now all I have to do is cut. Okay, I won't be cutting through because I'm on my floor. Come on, baby. Just like that. Y'all, me and my cuts. I can't. Let me get a pen and mark it. I tell you I can't do a straight line. I tell you I can't do a straight line. All right. So now I'm going to take my scissors. I know I'm trying not to cut my floor. So the scissors will do. All right, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I need to trim just a little bit here in the corner. And there it is, y'all. I did it. Woohoo! So now you know that's about 3 or 4 times I had to take a little bit off to make it fit. And there it is. Woohoo! And the next one is 3. Let's see. What did half of one in? This one. And we're going to go. Goes like this. Ooh, there's a lot of cutting. So we're going to first. No, let's put it. Yeah. Hold on. Let's take that and make that template again. Got my template, looks pretty good, and I drew it on my tile, and now I'm gonna cut it out. So wish me luck, because I don't have any to really mess up. So all right, scissors. Can you believe it? Woohoo! The rest of this should be cut and dry. I'll come back when I'm ready to do that last corner. See you in a minute. For now we're getting to the tricky stuff. So I'm going to first, actually, I can't. It doesn't need to be cut down. It needs to be cut down here. So once again, guys, I did not put my camera in frame, but this piece really didn't need to be cut down at all. The last piece of mosaic needed to be cut down in height about not even 1/4 of an inch. So I took my pen, made the mark, cut just that little section out with my scissors. I check it for the fit to make sure we're good to go. And guess what? That's it, guys. On this piece, the only thing I need to do is cut down the height. And so I'm going to mark it. And then I also have to shorten it to the edge. I'll make those 2 marks. and you'll see me use my scissors to cut it out. I use a straight edge to connect my marks, and I also make sure I double check everything before I cut it out.
Because you couldn't see it, this is
the
depth or the height of the piece.
The first mark
and then
on
the
the
shorter mark
longer
that I made
side
is for
is
length,
the
how wide it
height
needs to be.
of the fireplace box. And then the shorter piece is how long I need to cut it. And those are the cuts I'm making now. For all the sections that's left, I pick up all the little cut edges and I just use them to fill in these spots. That's it. I'm going to take my whole pieces, which I have 1, 2, 3, put them up. I'm going to continue filling in these little small pieces and we'll be ready to come back for the reveal. I'll see you guys in a bit. So that's it, everyone. My fireplace is complete. Now, it's not perfect, and I do have 3 towels left. And with the 3 towels, I might fix this corner. I think everything turned out near perfect, but you let me know what you think. Took my time. I did all my cuts. Even around the top here where I had to put 1 single row, I made the first cut, and because it wasn't straight, which I can't do a straight line, I did not cut the rest. I left here about a 1/2 inch, and what I'm going to do is just take a straight edge with a sharp blade, and I'll cut these at a later date. Once I get everything cut like it should be, I'll go ahead and caulk around all my edges. And here for the flute, you can see where I made the small cut, and it still allows it to turn or open and close like it should. So that's okay also. I'm also thinking about painting the fireplace in a different color. Initially, I thought about painting the whole thing in a bright white, but now I'm not sure. I don't know if I should add a color. So I need you guys' help. What do you think? Should I add some color to it, or should I just paint it the bright white since the walls are in an ivory? I am just so excited about how well I did cutting these edges along the bottom. I don't know if I cut it straight or because this is the back side that it just shows up so well. But at any rate, I love how it turns out once again. And I'm also thinking about beefing up the top of the mantle. Now here, I was thinking that I could add a 1/2 inch or an inch piece of wood. I can have it cut and stain it to go on top, because what's on top now is a piece of laminate, and this was what was here always, but I just want to do it up a little bit nicer. But that's another video. You guys let me know, what do you think? So this is new technology, AI chat GPT, and just for me, I spent about $25 along with the 2 boxes my son sent me, less than $50 to create the look that was sent to me by chat GPT. Because of this technology, it made it so reasonable. When I'm ready, I can replace it with the real stone. So if you're out there watching and you've enjoyed this video and its content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And don't forget the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. I also want to give a special thanks to all my subscribers and also those who are stopping by for the first time. Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.